Hello, I'm Les Murray, and if you're one of the 25 million people around the world playing soccer, or one of the billions watching it, this is your station. We bring the world game home.
One of the reasons the football community loved Les was because he championed showing World Cups. He understood that of all of the sports in the world, football was the one that showed all of the cultures around the world. Les never forgot where it was that he came from, even as he became, in some ways, larger than his own life itself.
I'm a refugee. In 1956, as a small boy, my family and I crossed the border from Hungary into Austria.
For years, Daniel Malbasa was told to forget the trauma of his past. At just 7 years old, his father was killed by a landmine as Croatia's War of Independence divided the country. Amidst a brutal civil war, they fled in the dead of night in 1995, one family amidst a mass exodus of 300,000 people from the region, displaced by violence.
We spent 14 days in the back of a tractor, just basically getting bombed and starving during the whole period until we came to Serbia, where they put us in a factory.
They lived in this makeshift refugee camp with 700 others for 5 years as conditions worsened, and they once again were caught in the crossfires of war on the outskirts of Kosovo, until finally they were granted a visa to come to Australia.
All I ever knew was war and violence and conflict, and so coming to Australia was really just a new life.
Today he's a professional lawyer, volunteering as a migration agent, sitting on refugee advisory groups and telling his story in person and on page.
I'm not a faceless threat, but a human being with a name.
Waging a tireless campaign that's earned the accolade of the Les Murray Award for Refugee Recognition.
I do believe I have a drive for success. I've never really let the concept of refugee deter me from what I want to do. How I became a refugee dates back to the conflict in Sudan. Both my parents were displaced due to the war. She was like a mother, and she really did nurture us, and she shown us the way, and we never felt like we didn't have parents. Football came to me at the right time in my adulthood, where I was really struggling at school. I've spent the last 15 years advocating for football for refugee young people and young girls and women to be part of it. What sport does is that it really generates that community unification, and so you can come together and play sport regardless of your background.
Well, there are those among us who show incredible resilience under the most difficult of circumstances, and Hidayat Ossian is one of those people, and now he's been honoured with the Les Murray Award for Refugee Recognition.
And my story is similar to thousands of refugees who have come to Australia to build a new life for themselves and a future for their families.
I'm very humbled and grateful for this recognition. And when I received that award, that gives me lots of energy and motivation to keep working into society and changing people's lives.